Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen me properly as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen me properly as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. I have started a poll, guys. I don't know how many of you guys are currently studying in a college from Delhi, NCR, or Chandigarh. Please let me know. How many of you guys are currently studying in a college from Delhi, NCR, or Chandigarh, guys? Could you guys let me know in the live chat? I put down a poll as well. So actually, starting from the first of next month, I am planning to conduct some offline sessions in Delhi, NCR, and Chandigarh itself. So we are already conducting one session in I think so Chitkara University itself. We are also planning to conduct in other colleges for free. We are not charging anything for the same. We want to conduct sessions offline, just like the online boot camps are there. Would love to conduct it offline as well. So currently, we are planning to conduct it in Delhi, NCR, and Chandigarh. So I'm able to see almost 22%. That means 40 students are from Delhi, NCR, or Chandigarh itself. So, how many of you guys would be able to convince your colleges to organize a session like that? Please let me know. Chitkara University, I am already, we have already talked to them. So, around first of next month, we are going to conduct a session right over there, and so I will be there in the college. Rest who are from Delhi, NCR, Chandigarh, Noida, could you guys let me know, like which college are you from? The SRM Ghaziabad. Okay. Any other colleges, guys? Any other college? Quantum University. Okay. So, those who are from any college in Delhi, or those who are from any college in NCR itself, Delhi, NCR, Noida, Gurgaon, Ghaziabad, or you are from Chandigarh itself, I will be very much interested in conducting a session for free in your college if it's possible. If that is possible, we will require some help from your end as well, because it is really very difficult to convince colleges to help us organize sessions like this. Even though we are doing it for free, still it becomes very difficult to organize such an event, right? So we'll require some help from your end. So in today's attendance, I will add two more questions if it's okay with you guys. If you guys are interested that I will personally be conducting these events. I will personally be coming to your college and will be conducting these events right over there. So if you are interested for the same and you are from Delhi, NCR, or Chandigarh, I will put that question in the live chat and I will personally talk to you guys. We'll have a WhatsApp group. We'll talk to each other. We'll ask for your help to connect with colleges right over there. Bangalore is also fine. So if you are from Bangalore, if your college is in Karnataka, if your college is in Delhi, NCR, or Chandigarh, Noida, Gurgaon, uh, then I'm very much interested because these are the places that I can easily go to right now. That is the reason why. If this is a success, if this works out for the first iteration itself, if there's a huge like support from your end, we will definitely aim to conduct it in multiple other like states as well. We'll love to conduct it in every single place, but yeah, it is going to take us some time. Prashant Gupta, BIT Meshra, Ranji. Prashant, I'm already coming to BIT Meshra on 23rd. I already have a session in BIT Meshra on 23rd itself. So 23rd, I'm going to BIT Meshra. Then I'm aiming for Delhi, NCR, Chandigarh around 1st to 10th. I will be there itself. I will be conducting some sessions right over there, and then we will be going towards like colleges in Bangalore, colleges in Karnataka. If these work really well, then I will love to organize sessions all over the country. Like, I love to do that. So again, I'll just explain once again. Okay. Any student who is currently from Delhi NCR, Chandigarh, Noida, Ghaziabad, Gurgaon, who are from these colleges right over there, who are from these colleges right over there, I am going to be there from 1st to 10th, and I am planning to conduct some offline boot camps, some offline sessions at these colleges. So we have already convinced Chitkara University. So Chitkara, we are already going to conduct a particular session right over there on 1st. So if you guys are interested, and if you guys will be able to help us connect with your college, help us organize these sessions in your college live, and I will personally be there. I will personally be organizing these sessions. So if the session is a success, if we are able to get permission from your college, I will personally be there and I will be conducting these sessions right over there. Chandigarh University, Rocky, like I said, if you are interested, you guys can let us know in today's attendance. I will ask you guys that, and I will just text you on WhatsApp, and I will try to we will try to connect with your college. We'll require your help to convince your college to organize these sessions. So that is really going to be a little bit of work from your end would be required, because just us approaching the college usually doesn't work, right? So that is what we are thinking about. If this works out, if this is a success in Karnataka and Delhi NCR and Chandigarh, if this is a success, then next we will be planning towards going with Rajasthan, Maharashtra, and Gujarat, and then we'll be going towards the southern states as well. So we are planning it in 3 phases. The first phase is for Delhi NCR, Chandigarh, Karnataka. The second phase is for Gujarat, Rajasthan, and Maharashtra. And the third phase will be South India, and then we'll be going towards the rest of these states as well. So again, if you guys are interested, please do help us out. It will be great to meet you guys live at some particular point of time, live in the sense face to face. I love to see most of you guys as well. But I understand that me telling ki Bangalore mein there's an offline event and you guys all traveling to Bangalore will be very difficult. So instead of us doing that, we are trying to conduct sessions in your different colleges as well. Okay, so I would love if you guys are interested in the same. I love to meet you guys. I love to talk to you guys. And again, the sessions, the topics for the sessions, everything will be up to your college. It will be up to the students of the college itself, whatever they want us to teach, whatever they want us to organize the session on. It will be our honor that we are able to help the students out. We are able to provide something, because many of the students told me that we want some offline sessions, we want boot camps to happen offline. So I was like, "Okay, let's try to figure something out." Okay, where can you take it privately instead of in colleges? Kartiki, the reason why I'm not taking it in private is because then cost increases from our end, right? Booking a seminar hall and making sure that the event goes smoothly. So that is the only reason why I don't want to organize it privately, because then that offline session will be like ticket based, and I want to conduct it for free. I don't want any charges to be there. That is the reason why I'm asking for you guys. Like, again, Bangalore, Karnataka, Delhi NCR, Chandigarh. This is what we are doing in the first iteration. If you guys are from Karnataka, if you guys are from Bangalore, if you're studying in Delhi NCR, Chandigarh, we'll love to come to your college and conduct some offline sessions for you guys. You guys can talk to your clubs in college. You guys can talk to your college professors, with your HODs as well. So it will be great, right? I really don't care about that, Kartiki. I will love to come to places that are aloof as well. I love to come there. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, please do not. So anytime that you guys will be asking me to conduct these sessions, I will make sure that these sessions are good. I'll make sure that you guys are having an excellent time right over there, and there will be some goodies to give out as well. Okay, so that is my thought process. Let's see how that goes up, right? Will that be fine with everybody? So anybody who is interested, please do help us out. at the end of the day, you guys will be getting a lot of benefit through that. Okay, so shall we start with today's class, guys? Please let me know 18 तारीख को मैं attendance submit नहीं कर पाया because live chat show नहीं हुआ रहा. Please help me. No issues in that, Rajdeep. See, if you have missed one attendance, you'll still get the certificates. But if you miss more than one attendance, then I will not be able to help you out with the same. Okay? Okay. Shall we start our today's class, guys? Shall we start? Yes? Okay, great. Awesome. Awesome. Let me share my screen with you guys. Today was a very hot day in Bangalore. The past 2 days have been very hot in Bangalore. Now I'm having that tension that I'm going to Delhi, NCR, and Chandigarh. That is even hotter than Bangalore. So let's see how that goes on, right? Okay, let me share my screen with you guys. Present and share screen. Screen share. Okay, I hope so that the screen is visible to everybody. I'll open up Replit. Okay, and what should I do? So we had already created a Replit. I'm so sorry. Okay, so last time that we were looking at HTML tags, we learned about the HTML tag, the head tag, the body tag, the heading tags that are there, right? Do you guys remember all the heading tags, the H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, and H6 tags, and what was the difference between them? Do you guys remember that? This is what we did in our last class. So today what we are going to focus upon is learning some more things about the HTML tags. Okay? The first thing that we'll try to understand is that there are multiple other tags as well that exist right over there. For example, the paragraph tag. The paragraph tag, as the name suggests, or the P tag, creates a paragraph for you. Okay, for example, this is some random text that I am writing here for you guys to show you how the paragraph. Okay, so if I go to my website and refresh the page, the text that I put in between the paragraph tags will show up as a paragraph. Now, many of you guys will be asking me, sir, why is a paragraph tag needed? It looks like a normal text itself. It does not look like a paragraph. But what if I had the same text and I wanted to showcase it as two separate paragraphs? As you're able to see right over here, I've separated it into two separate paragraphs. I'll remove the paragraph tag. Okay, here I've separated it into two separate paragraphs. If I try to go back to my website and refresh the page itself, as you're able to see, it is still coming up in the same paragraph. It is still coming up in the same paragraph. So any kind of structural integrity that you want in your particular project, okay, you will have to use these tags like the paragraph tag. So if I put an opening paragraph tag here and a closing paragraph tag here, similarly, if I put up an opening paragraph tag here and a closing paragraph tag here, if I go back to my website and refresh the page, both the sentences will now appear as two separate paragraphs. Okay, so that is the use of a paragraph tag to create paragraphs for you. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please let me know. Yes, so that is how a paragraph tag works. Now, what if I want to put a particular image right over there? Let's leave the image first. First, we'll talk about some simple stuff. Okay, we'll talk about lists. Okay, whenever you go to, like, in my childhood, I don't know about you guys. In my childhood, when I was at home, I'm a very forgetful person. I don't remember names. I don't remember dates. Okay, and my mom will tell me that, okay, buy these stuff from the market. I'll go to the market, and by the time I'm there, I'll just forget about things. I'll be like, yeah, I don't remember what my mother told me to buy. Okay, I'll buy 3 out of 5 things. I'll buy one wrong thing, and so on and so forth. So what used to happen with me was, she will tear a piece of paper. She will write whatever things that I need to buy, and she'll give that piece of paper to me. Now, that piece of paper is what I refer to as a list. Okay, let's try to understand that. So let's say like if I am dumb, okay, you if nahi, I am, okay. So she will give me this particular list of paper, and there will be a particular like stuff written on it. For example, onion, okay, tomato, potato. Then let's say ginger, and then I will add one of my things as well. I will be like, okay, I'll bring a bottle of Coke as well. Not Coke, bottle of Coke right over there, right? So I'll add one of my things right over here. Now, this piece of paper is what I refer to as a list. And every single item present in this list, I call it as a list item. Okay? This piece of paper that contains my list is called as a list. And you are having each of these elements right over there of your list as your list item, guys, as your list item. Okay, in the exact same manner inside of your HTML as well for your websites, if you ever want to create lists, first you will have to create the paper. First you will have to create the paper. So to create the paper, to tell HTML that I'm going to create a list, the tag that you'll be using will be an UL tag. Okay, the tag that you will be using will be a UL tag. The list of paper will start with a UL tag and will end with a UL tag. Now, inside of this list, what do we have? Inside of this list, what do we have? We have list items. We have list items. So every single item in the list will go inside of the LI tag or the list item tag, guys. For example, first is onion, and then the closing LI tag. Similarly, next is tomato. So opening LI tag, tomato, and then a closing LI tag. Then I'm having potato right over here. Again, an opening LI tag, potato, and then a closing LI tag right over here. Then again, I'm having ginger, and so on and so forth. So that is how you create a list inside of HTML. Let us try to create that programmatically right over here. Practically, let's try to create. Okay, UL means an unordered list. We'll try to understand about that. Don't worry. UL means an unordered list, guys. There is no order. Okay, bullet points right over there. Then, for example, we'll use the LI tag. We'll have tomato, LI, ON onion, LI, potato, then we will have another LI tag, ginger, we'll have another LI tag right over here, Coke. So as you're able to see, you are having the UL tag, that is the unordered list. And inside of that, you are having these list items, guys. Inside of that, you are having these list items. We'll save this. We'll go back to our website and we'll refresh the page. As you're able to see right over here, we are having an unordered list. What do I mean by an unordered list? Which is first, which is second, which is third. There is no order in this list, guys. There are bullet points. So every item in the list has equal weightage. Every item in the list has equal weightage. Due to that, we call it as unordered. There is no order right over here. I don't want an unordered list. My mom told me first buy tomato, then buy onion, then buy potato, then ginger, and at last, if you get some money, then the rest you can use to buy Coke. Okay, then the rest you can use to buy Coke. So here there is an order to the list that I need. For that, I just need to change it from an unordered list to an ordered list. From UL, I'll change it to an OL, guys. OL basically means an ordered list. OL means an ordered list. Now, if I save this, I go back to my website and refresh the page, as you're able to see, the numberings that are currently coming up is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But I don't know numbers. I'm very dumb. Very, very dumb. So I'm like, yeah, I don't know numbers. I've only learned about alphabets. So I want these numbers to be there in ABCD format. I don't want 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't understand that. I don't understand it. I want ABCD right over here. This is where attributes come into picture, guys. Every single tag that you are actually using has some set of attributes to it. Attributes means properties. Okay. If every person has some property, right? In the same way, every tag has some attributes to it. For example, the OL tag has an attribute called as type, and I can suggest the type as small a. Now, instead of having a particular tag that is a particular list that is 1, 2, 3, 4, because I've changed one of the attributes called as type to a, now my elements will be A, B, C, D. As you are able to see, now we are having elements as A, B, C, D. I can have it as capital A, B, C, D as well. If I put the type as capital A, I will have the particular elements coming up as capital A, B, C, D right over here. If I want it to be in Roman numerals, I can put up a small I right over here. It will push it up as Roman numerals right over here, as you're able to see. If I want it to be in capital Roman numerals, I can just put up a capital I and it will showcase it as a particular capital Roman numerals. I don't like this. I want to start counting from 5. Right now, I'm counting from 1, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to start counting from 5 itself. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or I want to start counting from 10. I want to be like 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. I want to do that. So I can change another attribute of OL, guys. I can change another attribute called as your start attribute. Okay. I'll start it at 10. I'll start it at 10, guys. I'll save it. I will go back to my website. I'll refresh the page. As you will see, now my counting is in Roman numerals, plus it is starting to count from 10. Now my counting is in Roman numerals, plus it is starting to count from 10, guys. I don't want this. I want to start counting from 10, but it should be 10, 9, 8, 7. It should be in the reverse direction itself. So I can change another property right over there. I can change another attribute right over there and call it as reversed. Call it as reverse. Just writing reverse right over here. Another attribute I'm adding right over there, guys. Now if I go back and I refresh my page, as you're able to see, my numbering, my indexing is in the reverse direction, guys. My numbering or my indexing is in the reverse direction. Are you guys able to see this? Please do let me know. Can you guys able to see this? Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Yes, everybody is able to understand it, right? Amazing, amazing. Now that you guys have understood this, every tag has a lot of attributes to it. And many a times you will be like, yeah, how do I know what are the different attributes? How do I cannot remember all these attributes? First of all, you don't need to remember all these attributes. Okay? The more projects that you build, the more work that you do, you will start remembering the basics one properly itself. But still, if you want to ever explore the particular attributes to certain tags, what you can do is you can just search for MDN HTML document. Okay, MDN HTML document. This is one of the best documents that are out there for any tag that you want to explore, for any particular new stuff that you want to go through. You can go through this particular place itself. It is almost, I don't think so there is anything better than this. It will introduce everything to you guys, whatever you guys want to understand about HTML. For example, let us go to one of the tags right over here. So which tag should we go? I think so we are using the UL or OL tag, right? So we will go to the OL tag right over here. Okay. So as you're able to see, HTML, CSS, this is coming up right over there. You can, and these are the different attributes to it: reverse, start, type. Then you are having usage notes, how to use it. Examples are there, how to change it as well. You can go through that. Okay, so you can go through all these things, guys. It will help you to learn a lot how to put an item as a particular like you are having one item as a particular list right over there inside of a second list, how to do that as well. So this is one of the best places to actually go through stuff, to actually understand stuff when you're learning in the initial stages. When you're learning about tags, I will suggest this is one of the best places that you can learn from. Okay, for both CSS, HTML as well as JavaScript as well. JavaScript as well, MD and web docs are one of the best places to learn new things from. Okay, So that was my suggestion. Again, the name is MDN HTML docs. This is maintained by the people who created internet, so it is the best place to go further and learn. Okay, so we'll move on from the topic, guys. The next thing that I want to look at are images. I like images. I want images to be there on my website, guys. Without images, what is the use of a website, right? It will look so bad, not good, right? So what we're going to do is how to insert images in our website. We are going to understand that. Now, first of all, let's find an image that I want to insert. Right now, I'm like watching a particular anime called as How I Incarnated as a Slime. Okay, so I'll try to search a good image of that. How I incarnate. Okay, we'll go further with this. This image is way too. No, this image is fine. I will open image in new tab. Okay, so this is the image that we are going to use for our current website itself. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll go with a right click and we'll click on copy image address. Okay, copy image address, guys. मुझको टेंसी देख लिया भाई पूरा. Okay, so right click, copy image address. Once you do that, we'll come back to our website and we'll start putting up an image. Now to put in an image, the very simple way of doing that is using the image tag. Nothing too complicated, right? You want to put an image tag itself. So img image tag. Now the problem with the image tag is that there are attributes to it that you will have to mention. For example, the first and the most important attribute is where is your image? Just putting up an image tag is not going to, the computer is not that smart as well. Ki you will just say that, okay, put an image and computer will be like, arre bhai, pakka, I'll find an image and I'll put it for you. You will have to mention where that image is. And for that, you are having a particular attribute called as the SRC or the source attribute. What is the source for your image? So whatever link that you copied from the internet, you can just paste it right over here. You can save the particular image. You can go back to our website, refresh the page itself. And as you are able to see, the image is now coming up on our website. The image is now coming up on our website. What do you think is the problem with this image? If image are in our PC, then how do we add it? You just add the link to that image right over there. Okay, in your PC as well, there is a location, right, where the images, you just add that right over there. The size of the image is very big. Very good, guys. I love you guys. You are so intelligent. The size of the image is so big that I'm not able to see shit inside of this, right? It's just way too big for us. So what can we do? We have to make our image smaller. We have to make our image smaller. So how can we do that? By using the height and width attribute. There are again two attributes right over here called as the height and the width attribute. Now this is just for knowledge. Please try to understand this. Listen to this very carefully. This is a very important interview question. This is just for your knowledge that I'm teaching you how to use the height and the width attribute right over there. But in a practical project, you will never mention the height and width of an image while writing the HTML code. Any kind of beautification, any kind of attributes that you want to change related to how the image looks like, whether it be just height and width as well, needs to be changed using CSS. Okay, although yes, you can do it using the height and width attribute directly inside of the HTML, this is a wrong mechanism in which you will be practicing. So in a practical project, always use CSS for doing it. But just for knowledge, I'm teaching you guys right over here. Will you guys remember this? It shouldn't be the case that interview mein the simple question pucha and you guys are like, hame to nahi sikhaya bhai. So will you guys be able to remember this, guys? Please let me know. Will you guys be able to remember this? Will you guys promise me? Yes? Good. So right over here, very simple. You just put HEIGST height and put up the height as 150 pixels. Okay, simple. We'll put up a height as 150 pixels. We'll save this. We'll go back to our, now pixels is basically the smallest unit of measurement when it comes to digital images or even your websites, because these digital websites are going to be showcased on a screen at the end of the day, whether it be a TV, whether it be a laptop or desktop or mobile phone, it's going to be showcased on a screen. A screen is made up of, any screen is made up of pixels, guys. One pixel is usually 1 by 96th of an inch. Okay, one pixel, the size of one pixel is usually 1 by 96th of an inch, guys. So that is the reason why we are using pixels right over here. So I'm saying the height should be equal to 150 pixels of the screen. So if I go back to my website and I refresh the page, as you're able to see, now the image has become smaller. Now the image has become smaller, but I just adjusted the height. I didn't adjust the width, right? If I see right over here, I've just written height is equals to 150 pixels. I never mentioned anything about the width itself. The width of the image automatically changes when you are changing the height of the image. Similar to that, if you're changing the width of the image, the height will automatically adjust to make sure that the image does not appear to be retorted. The image does not appear to be distorted. That is the reason why it automatically adjusted right over there. Okay. खुआल एक काम करना, तू आजा, तेरे को डायरेक्टली है ना, मैं कहते हैं डेवऑप्स में एकदम हायर कॉन्सेप्ट मार्विन सिखाता हूँ, कितना समझ में आएगा मैं बता, फिर तू बताना मेरे को, ठीक है भाई? सिर्फ तुम ही नहीं हो ना क्लास में, तुम ही नहीं हो क्लास में, बहुत बच्चे, मेरे को हर बूट कैंप में नए बच्चों को पढ़ाना रहता है जिनको नहीं पता बहुत सारी चीजें. So to start from the big basics and slowly and steadily build upon it, right? अचानक से नहीं कर सकता ना. If you want to be here, you can be here. For reaching JavaScript, it is going to take us 3 more days. If you want to be here till the 3 more days, it's fine. If you don't want to be, this is not a compulsory class. This is not a college credit that you have to maintain. You can leave the class right over here. I really don't mind it. Okay? If you are here, if you know all this, very good. Help the other students out. Answer their questions. It will help me a lot as well. Okay? Okay, so let us continue from right over there, guys. Like I was saying, okay, height, if you are adjusting it, the width will automatically get adjusted. What if I put width as well? Width is equals to, let's say, 250 pixels. What do you think will happen in that particular case? Please let me know. Chaitanya, what will happen in this particular case if I adjust both the height and the width? With only height take a priority, that only the height will get adjusted, or will width take up a priority and only the width will get adjusted? Which has like priority in these two? Chaitanya, let me know which has priority in height and width. What has priority in height and width, guys? Nothing has priority right over here. Both will get adjusted right over there. So if we go and see our website, the image will get distorted because both the height and the width will change. That is the reason why it is always beneficial to only change one of these. Okay, always change just the height so that the image does not get distorted. The image looks nice. Okay, that is the aim right over here. The next thing that we have to focus upon is that some other properties, and a very important one called as the ALT. Now this is not the Alt Balaji, guys. Okay, this is not Alt Balaji, this is ALT or alternate text. Okay, this is ALT or alternate text, guys. Okay, so what do we understand by alternate text? Alternate text is basically if the image is not getting rendered. If the image is not getting rendered due to like internet is not working, or for example, due to some problem, the image was not able to load up at any point of time while using the website. Instead of that, this alternate text will be visible right over there, so that people know that, yeah, there was an image right over here. Right now, it's not visible. This was basically the image. Another use case for alternate text is for people who are blind. Okay, so blind people cannot see the image, right? So they use a particular technology called as a screen reader. So the screen reader basically reads through all the text that is present on the screen. But screen readers are not that intelligent to understand images as well. Due to that very reason, you have this alternate text. So when a screen reader is reading it for a blind person, it reads that there is an image. The image is of this description itself, and that is how you move on with it. Okay. So how I reincarnated as a slime. So this is again like a metadata. This is again a type of metadata, guys. That is basically information about that image. So I go back to my website, you will be able to see there's nothing changing right over there. Nothing is being changed right over there. Just that now the image has an alternate text to it. Now the image has an alternate text to it. Let's tinker with some more attributes of our particular image. Let's say I want to put a border around this image, but I don't know how to. I'm like, yeah, I want to put a border around this image, but I don't know how to. What will you do? First of all, please do not use ChatGPT. If anybody who is still not employed, who doesn't has an internship, who doesn't has a job, is using ChatGPT for learning, for doing projects, you are making the biggest mistake of your life, because you're not learning anything. Copy pasting and creating a project is not learning anything. My suggestion would be always Google stuff. When you're Googling stuff, you read a lot more, you tend to read a lot more, and you gain a lot of knowledge as well. Okay, that will be my suggestion. Again, it is up to you guys if you want to take it or not. So for example, I don't know how to put a border around an image. I'll just Google it. BORDERIMG HTML. Border image HTML. Now W3 schools has already CSS. How to add border to an image, border image. Okay, let's go with this. How to add a border around an image. Image property. Okay, having border as 5 pixels, solid, blah blah. So how to use this? Let's see. Okay, we'll go back to our website. So we'll use another attribute right over here called as the border attribute. BORDER. The border attribute will be using. Have I written the right spelling? BORDER. Yeah, I've written the right spelling. Usually I'm very confused. Sometimes I write the wrong spelling as well, right? So border. Now, what should be the width of the border? The first thing that you will be mentioning right over here is that what is the width of the border? So let us give it a simple width of 5 pixels. Okay, 5 pixels in width. The next thing that you have to mention right over here is the type of border. There are multiple types of borders as well in HTML. I'll show you guys these in a few minutes. For us, we'll take up a solid border right over here. We'll take up a solid border, SOLID, solid. Next, we'll mention what is the color of our border. What should be the color of our border, guys? So I'll put up a color of salmon, because salmon boy. Okay, so we'll put up a color of salmon boy itself. Salmon is basically a fish, so it has a little bit of pinkish shoeish color itself, but yeah, it makes a funny joke for me. Okay, so right over here, I've mentioned a border property itself. Let us go back to our website and let's see if it works or not. Okay, we'll reload the website. Okay, so I think so. I've made a very bad spelling mistake for salmon. Salmon color HTML. I've written the right spelling, SALMON. Okay, I'll just change it to some other color, blue. That is much more easier to understand. Okay, blue right over here. And we will go save this. We'll go back to our website and we'll refresh the page again. So as you're able to see, this should come up as a blue. Why is the color not coming up? Okay, I think so. There is a problem right over there. I will have to use the hash code itself then. Let's use a hash code. Let's see if the hash code works out fine or not. Let's see if the hash code works fine or not. Even the hash code is not working fine. Okay, I think so. There is some problem with our repellent itself. This will work. Okay. I think so. There is a problem with our very fine repellent. Sometimes it happens with repellent itself. Some of the properties stop working right over there. But if you try it out on your own, on your particular computer, this is going to work absolutely well. There will be no issues in that. Okay. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. If you try to use this on your normal color, not working in Sublime Text, it is not working right with it. It should work. Not working in VS Code. Did I make an error right over here? Let me check. I shouldn't have. Oh, this is fine. There's no issues in that. Hmm. 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 Okay, okay. I think so. I understand the problem right over there. No, this shouldn't be the case. There shouldn't be this. Okay, I think so. There is a border color property as well. BORDR border COLO color in HTML. I think so. There's another attribute called as border color property. I think so. That is what we will have to use. Yeah, I think so. There was this border color property itself. Okay, so let's try that out once. We'll go here. We'll write BORDER border COLOR color property is equals to. Let's put up a color blue. Let's see if this works out for us or not. Nope. I don't want to use the style tag, Divam. I will directly showcase it while teaching CSS itself. There is double quotation. There is inverted comma error. Where? Where is the inverted comma error? The style tag will solve it, but I don't want to use the style tag. I directly want to teach it while teaching CSS itself. We haven't learned CSS. Let me change this from solid to dotted. Does that work? If that works, then there is some color issue right away. And that is also not working. Okay. Okay, I think so. For this, we'll have to use the style tag itself. So no issues. We'll learn this while we'll be learning CSS itself. No issues in that. We'll do this while learning CSS. Okay, no issues in that. So one way of putting up CSS right over here is your style tag. Okay, we'll learn about this. This is called as inline styling. We'll learn about this tomorrow. It's I'm planning this for tomorrow, but I'll teach you guys right over here to just show it to you guys. Okay, so CSS needs to be added to your HTML. There are three ways of doing it: inline, internal, and external. This is something that we're going to learn tomorrow itself. So don't worry about it. If this feels new to you, don't worry. This is something that we are going to learn at tomorrow's class. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to introduce another attribute right over here called as the style style attribute. Now this style attribute is what will contain your CSS for this particular tag, that is the image tag. Whatever CSS that you want to get applied to this image tag, you can put it inside of this style particular attribute itself. So right over here, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to use the border, BORDR border property. And for the proper border property, we are going to use the same three particular symbols, that is 5 pixels wide. We are going to have it as solid, and we're going to have it as blue in color. Okay, so here the style is the attribute that we are changing. In the attribute, we are selecting the border property. The style that we want to change is the border property itself. And in the border property, we are having three things that we are changing. That the width of the border should be 5 pixels. It should be solid. That is the texture that we want. And the color that we want is blue in color. You finish up a particular change. Okay, this particular change that we want to apply, that is the border change. We finish it up with a semicolon at the end. Okay, we finish it up with the semicolon at the end, guys. So we'll save this. We'll go back to our website. We'll refresh the page. And right over here, okay, as you're able to see, we are getting a blue border. We're getting a blue border right over here. We can, I think so, now change it to salmon color as well. SALMON, salmon color. We'll save this. We'll go back to our website. And I think so the salmon color should be available right over there. There are other particular different textures that you can apply. For example, one of the textures is dotted, DOTTED, dotted texture. Okay, instead of solid, it will then be dotted, your entire borders. If I go back to my website and refresh the page, as you're able to see, the border is now dotted right over there. If I don't like dotted, I can have dashed borders as well. DASHED, dashed borders. Okay, so dash will have dashes right over there. Okay, as you're able to see, dashes will be there right over there. Okay, so there are multiple different things that you can change with the border property itself. One more thing that can be done is you can have another particular border attribute that is called the border radius. Okay, it's called the border radius. If that image had been a little bit squarish, okay, I'll create the image that is squarish, width width. We'll put the width as 150 pixels as well. Okay, and the radius will put it up as 75 pixels. Okay, we'll save this. We'll go back to our website, refresh the page. As you're able to see, now the image is looking like a circle. Now the image is looking like a circle. So what happened right over here is that first what I did was I first converted the height and width to match exactly so that it looks like a square. As you're able to see right over here, the height and width is now the same, right? So that means it will look like a square our image. So if I save this, we go back to our website and we refresh the page. Now it looks like a square. I added another attribute right over here. That is the style attribute. And I changed one of these styles, that is border radius style. The radius of your border. The radius of your border, guys. Okay, I changed that to 75 pixels. I changed that to 75 pixels. The reason why I changed both the height and the width was just a very simple thing, so that the image either does not get cut off and the entire image fits inside the circle. I want the entire image to be fixed inside the circle itself. Okay. So like it said, guys, so 75 pixels, if that is the radius, then as you're able to see, the entire image will be covered, because 75 plus 75 will be 150, and 150 is the height and the width of our image. So the entire image will be covered right over there. So if I save this, okay, and we'll go back to our website and refresh the page. Adul R. Yeah, Adul, I'm very sure you were not attending my classes. I'm very sure, very sure. If you don't understand that, why have you still not get your certificates? I'm very sure that you were not attending my bootcamp, because every single time I'll say the exact same shit. It takes us 5 to 6 days after the end of a boot camp to go over through all the attendances, compile them together, send it to company, so that the company then sends your certificates to you guys. And still you will be asking the same question, and I cannot help with that, Adil. Right? Okay, so as you're able to see right over here, the image that we had now appears like a complete circle, right? So there are different things that you can do, and you can play around with the images. You can add shadow to the image. You can make it appear like 3D as well. But all that requires CSS, and that is what we will be learning in CSS as well. How to work with all these stuff, some basic stuff, so that when we go again into our main thing, right? Into our project itself, then most of the new things will be coming up to us. Okay, so don't worry about it, guys. All these new things we'll be learning it while doing CSS, right? Okay, so tomorrow we will be starting with our CSS, guys. Okay, I will not give more than 1 day to CSS. That is more than sufficient to make you guys understand the basics. We'll learn CSS tomorrow. From day after tomorrow, we'll start with our JavaScript, guys. Day after tomorrow, on 23rd, there will be a holiday. Okay. So tomorrow CSS, day after tomorrow 22nd, we will have 22nd, and I'm traveling, right? Acha, 22nd there will be a recorded video. Okay, 22nd will be a recorded video. I will not be available live right over there. I will be traveling to Jharkhand, so I will be in a flight. But I will schedule a particular entire video for you guys. I will shoot it personally, so you don't have to worry about that, which will teach you everything that you need to know in JavaScript for the project. Okay, 23rd will be a holiday. 24th onwards, again live classes will be there. Okay, 24th onwards, again live classes will be there. So tomorrow there will be a live class. 22nd will be our recorded class. 23rd will be a holiday. 24th will again start with the live classes. 24th will start with the project directly, basically. Okay. Will there be a recorded lecture? Will there be attendance? So you will have to watch the video to understand that. I cannot say it for right now. Okay. I cannot say it for right now. There might be an attendance, there might not be an attendance. You will have to come to the class to understand. ठीक है छुट्टी तो नहीं मिलने वाली बेटा इतना इसलिए okay okay so we'll close right over here itself. In the meanwhile, while I'm creating your attendance, I have to put up the question as well right over there. I'll again reiterate upon it. Okay, where is the form? Okay. So around the 1st of next month, I'm going to come to Chandigarh Chitkara University to organize an offline boot camp itself. I'm very much interested to organize offline boot camps in your colleges is if it's possible. I'm first taking up an aim for colleges in Bangalore, Karnataka, Delhi NCR, which includes Noida, Gurgaon, Ghaziabad, Delhi, Chandigarh itself. Okay, these are the colleges that I'm aiming to organize some offline sessions. I will be available from the 1st to 10th. Around 1st to 10th, I will be available in Chandigarh, then Delhi NCR itself. So if you guys are interested, you are from these places itself, and you are interested to help me out organize some events in your college, that is free boot camps again, but for your colleges itself, offline in your college, I will need some help from you guys. Okay, so because I cannot organize these events on my own, I will ask for your help to contact your professors, to contact your HODs, to contact your clubs to help us organize an event in your college as well. So if you guys are interested in that, you guys want to conduct a particular boot camp offline as well, we will require some help from you guys. So in today's attendance, I will be putting up that question right over there. And if you guys are interested, we'll love to come to your college. We'll love to organize a session in your college as well. Okay, will that be fine with everybody? Please let me know. Bhavyashri, Bhavisha, we are going to come to Chandigarh around 1st, and I'm going to stay there for 10 days itself. So if you are interested in conducting a session in your college, you can just fill today's form up. Somebody from DevTown will be contacting you. You can coordinate with them to help them coordinate with your college, and you can help us organize an event in your college as well. We will love to do that for you guys, right? So, okay, so I'll just put some questions right over here. So delete these questions. I'll put some new questions, right? Okay. I think so. College name, we are not, yeah, we are asking the college name as well, right? So I'll put up the question right over here. College name. Uh, where, in which city is your college located at? Okay, so I put up some questions right over here, guys. Okay, there are 4 questions right over there. The first question is basically with what is the name of your college? Okay, which city is your college located in? Are you a part of any club, city and state? Which city and state is your college located in? Are you a part of any club? If yes, what is the name of the club and your position right over there? Would you help us in conducting a free offline bootcamp in your college? If yes, how can you help? Okay. So these are some of the questions that I have put up right over there. I will love if you guys are able to answer these questions properly, because the questions that are answered properly, we will only be reaching out to them. We will not be reaching out to everybody. Okay. Only those questions that seem genuine, only those answers that seem genuine will be reaching out to them itself. Will that be fine with everybody? Please let me know. I'm hoping to see some positive response from your end, because again, there's a lot of cost to organize these events, and we will love to organize these in the boot in your particular cities, in your particular colleges as well. Okay. One more thing, guys, all this that is there today, the attendance has no time limit. Okay, you can fill up the attendance properly, you can take your time to answer the questions properly. There's no time limit today to the attendance. Please make sure that if you are interested, then and only then answer these questions properly. Otherwise, just write any, it's fine. Okay, just write any, and it's fine, guys. Okay. Yeah, it's day 3, right? I put up day 3 itself. It's day 3, right? Yeah. Okay, so I'll send the particular attendance link right now to you guys. The attendance link is in the live chat, guys. You can start filling up your attendance. Again, like I have already reminded you guys, if and only if you are interested for us to actually come there and organize some sessions in your college, only then fill it up, guys. Okay, only then answer the questions properly. Otherwise, just write any. Again, we will be reaching out to only those students whose answers are good, who we feel have potential right over there. We'll only be reaching out to them. Okay. So is it possible for online boot camps? Kaushik, the online boot camps are currently going on, right? You are present in an online boot camp itself. So it's already there, right? Okay. So like I said, guys, I've provided you guys with the attendance link. You guys can go through the attendance link. We'll meet in our tomorrow's class and we'll continue from right over there. Okay, chalo. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. There's no time limit for attendance today. Aram se attendance bharo. Okay? Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Hey, I wanted to discuss with you something which is really important from my end. How can I get connected? Brother, please let me know your contact. Mr. Pavan, you can contact me on LinkedIn. Okay, on LinkedIn, you guys can reach out to me and I'll help you out. Okay. Is it possible to organize an online bootcamp for a particular college? For a particular college, that will be difficult. What are you running in the Docker? There is some personal projects that I'm currently working on, so that is running in the Docker itself. Mr. Pavan, the link for my LinkedIn is down in the description of the video itself. So you guys can reach out to me right over there. Okay. The link is there in the description, like the description of this video. You will be able to find the link. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. We'll meet tomorrow and we'll continue from right over there. Bye bye. Bye bye, guys. Bye bye.